Have you ever put off traveling because you thought you couldn't afford it? Let me show you how to travel more often and enjoy incredible experiences without breaking the bank. Today, I'll teach you how to budget for travel the smart way so you can enjoy your trip without financial stress. We'll cover planning, saving hacks, and even ways to earn money while traveling. Stick around until the end, and I'll share my personal strategy that saved me thousands of dollars on trips. The first step in budgeting for travel is understanding what matters most to you. Are you a luxury traveler or an adventure seeker? Some people prioritize adventure and experiences, opting for budget accommodations and street food. Others prefer comfort, choosing nice hotels and gourmet dining. Practical tip: create a priority scale from 1 to 5 for different expenses. For example, if food is important to you, give it a 5. If transportation isn't, give it a 2. A friend once splurged on a fancy hotel in Thailand, spending 80% of his budget, while I stayed in budget accommodation and had way more experiences. Creating a realistic travel budget. How to estimate your budget. Research prices for major categories: flights, accommodation, food, and activities. Always consider hidden costs: travel insurance, ATM fees, and tourist taxes. Set aside 10 to 15% of your budget for unexpected expenses. The 50-30-20 rule: 50% on essentials, 30% on fun, 20% for savings. Compare prices for different seasons. Traveling in off-peak months can save you a fortune. I once booked a trip during peak season and ended up spending twice as much. Since then, I always plan my trips in advance. Useful tools: apps like Mint, Inab, or even a simple Google Sheet can help you track your budget effectively. How to save money on travel. 1. Flights. Use flight comparison sites like Skyscanner and Google Flights. Set price alerts. Consider flights with layovers. They're often much cheaper. Book flights 2 to 3 months in advance for the best deals. 2. Accommodation. Platforms like Airbnb, hostels, and guest houses can provide great budget options. Always read reviews and book with free cancellation options. 3. Food. Eat where the locals eat. It's cheaper and more authentic. Visit local markets for fresh, affordable food. Avoid tourist hotspots where prices are inflated. For transportation. Public transportation is your best friend. Buses and metro are much cheaper than taxis. Renting a bike is an affordable and fun way to explore. Bonus tip: use cashback services like Rakuten and Honey to get money back on your bookings. Building a travel fund. Open a dedicated savings account just for travel. Set aside 10% of your monthly income automatically. Sell unused items and add that money to your travel fund. Example: I once sold my old bicycle and used that money to cover a flight ticket to Bali. Use apps like Revolut or Monzo to automate your savings. Earning money while traveling. Popular ways to earn while traveling. Freelancing. Writing, graphic design, social media management. Starting a travel blog or YouTube channel to monetize content. Volunteering in exchange for accommodation. Many programs offer free stays. During my trip to Europe, I worked remotely for just a few hours a day and covered all my expenses. Smart travel planning tips. Final pieces of advice. 1. Always have a flexible itinerary to take advantage of last-minute deals. 2. Use local SIM cards for cheaper internet access instead of expensive roaming. 3. Pack light. Avoid extra luggage fees. Remember, travel is about experiences, not spending money. Smart budgeting allows you to enjoy every moment. Subscribe to my channel for more travel budgeting tips, and don't forget to comment your dream destination below. In the next video, I'll reveal my top secret for finding cheap flights to anywhere in the world.